Hurry up, faster.
Yes, sir. Gideon.
Master, we're at the Dai residence. Please exit the carriage.
Master.
Looking for me? I've been with you all along.
After 5 years, a vast conspiracy is quietly in the making. On the peaceful border,
Luoyang, the Wuzhou imperial city.
Tujue border, and the frontier city of Chongzhou. And this place deep in the mountain, unknown to the world yet important. Helen Post relays secret military dispatches. These places have suddenly become intertwined with each other. The peace between Zhou and Tujue
Will face a severe test. Khitan is attacking.
Light the beacons.
Light the fire beacons.
Khitan is attacking. Khitan is attacking.
The Khitan leader, Li Jinzhong, he's blessed by my Instead of repaying me, he dares to revolt against me.
Such a heartless creature shouldn't live. I'm stripping his titles now.
And changing Li Jinzhong to Li Jinmi. I order Zhao Wenhui, Commander-in-Chief of Yingzhou, and Wang Xiaojie, Chongzhou's Right Marshal General,
To organize the military for battle.
3 days later, Wang Xiaojie, Chongzhou's Right General, led 100,000 soldiers into battle.
Wang Xiaojie, Chongzhou's right general.
Meanwhile, Yingzhou Grand Marshal Zhou Wenhui led 20,000 from behind Tujue.
Shadow of the Guan River. Episode 1. Jin Mountain in Tujue.
Jali Khan.
It's September. General Li. Do you know what September signifies to the people of Tuju?
Eagles soar in September. It's the hunting season.
That's correct.
Many people have lately suggested that we resume battle with Zhou. You understand that the people of Tuju are hunting people, so war is very important to them. Sometimes they are even more important than their lives.
How did the Khan answer them?
What do you think?
Liyuanfang.
Khan, do you still remember it?
How's Senior Officer D?
He's doing well.
Tell me why you are here.
Permission to cross your country.
Helen Post.
From now until New Year's Eve.
We must intercept all reports to the Imperial City.
Yes.
Imperial city of Luoyang.
Urgent 600-mile express from Changzhou.
Direnjie.
Your Majesty, it looks like more victory news from the front.
Zhao Wenhui, Yingzhou, Commander-in-Chief reports that he was allowed through Tujue.
And encircle the Khitan rear. Since the start of the battle,
Our army has continued to be victorious. Now Wang Xiaojie attacks from the front, has forced Li Jinzhong's main Khitan
into
force
Dongxiashi Valley. We await Zhao Wenhui's army
to encircle Li Jinzhong's rear before we can attack and destroy the Khitans from both sides.
Dongxiashi Valley.
That's correct.
Tuaying, Liyuanfang didn't let us down and persuaded Jiali Khan to let our Zhou army pass. He contributed greatly to our country. I sent a commendation for him.
Yes, I have received the decree.
Our army is deployed. The battle should end by New Year's Eve. This is a blessing to our country. Changke.
Here.
Victory
is due to the right people and the Ministry of War's command.
You made it happen.
It's the result of Empress' majesty and our soldiers' diligence.
I can't claim credit.
You deserve credit.
You've contributed greatly to the country. Generals Wang and Zhao at the front
are fighting well
and bring us more victories.
The defeat of Khitan is not far away.
Giddy up! Giddy up!
Giddy up. Giddy up.
Helen Post.
Someone?
Change my horse. Hurry. Urgent dispatch from Changzhou. Change my horse. Hurry. I must deliver urgent intelligence to the Imperial City.
Anyone here?
Get him.
I think this signifies that our country is powerful. We should have a celebration in the imperial court. What do you think, Hua Ying?
Senior officer.
Hua Ying.
Your Majesty.
Hua Ying. What's on your mind?
Your Majesty, I was thinking about some matters.
Hua Ying, we just have a huge victory over Khitan.
A great event for the court.
We should have a celebration. You're the Prime Minister. Your thoughts?
Your Majesty, I think maybe we should wait until the army sends news of victory before we have the celebration.
Is that necessary?
Our army has the Khitan force, surrounded and ready to slaughter.
I think we should hold the celebration on New Year's Eve.
We can celebrate the new year.
And we'll get victory news. This would really be 2 happy events coming, one after another. Sansi.
Here I
You
am.
and the court of state ceremonial will oversee the celebration.
Yes.
General Su has passed out.
General Li, you've got us. The Qianyu Guard's 8 leaders
deserve their reputation. How you wield your 8 clubs is very impressive.
Our strength.
Can't last 3 bouts with you. We were ashamed.
My Gong Fu skill is the result of experience.
General, no one can surpass you.
Enough. Stop flattering me. I'm sweating cold.
The Empress assigned us to General Li.
I hope General Li teaches us all he can.
No problem. I'll teach you what I know.
Senior Officer Di has returned.
The master's back. Liyuanfang. Master, you're home.
What do you think of the 8 leaders from the Empress?
They're good.
Longhu, Longwei, Longwu, Longshan, Longxing, Longjian, Longbin, Longyang. They're all named Long.
They're the army's best. What the Empress did is a great honor. I know these 8 leaders weren't given to me. The Empress shows she cares about Master.
The Empress thinks I'm getting old and need help, so she sent them to help me. That dispatch. The timing of the dispatch is strange.
Master, you mean the dispatch from the front?
That's correct.
What's wrong with it?
Master.
What is it, Dichon?
Master, the Master sent a letter from your home. Miss Ruyan left on the 12th and arrives soon.
My memory. I'm getting old and forgetful. My brother sent this letter over a month ago.
Master, how should I arrange it?
Clean the East Room for her.
Yes, sir.
My niece was only 5 or 6 years old when I last saw her more than 10 years ago. Time really flies. Ruyan has grown up. How can we not get older?
Miss, someone's on the grass.
What is it?
Miss, someone's there.
He's still breathing. Wake up, wake up.
Miss, here's a document back.
Dai residence. Dongxiashi Valley.
Master. Liyuanfang. Dongxiashi Valley is situated between cliffs, with a stone ditch in the middle. Such a treacherous terrain is only suitable for ambush, and not good for a mass battle. Wang Xiaojie is a seasoned general.
How could he not understand this?
Why did you choose this location for the battle?
Although it's not easy for the army to spread out.
The valley's good for encircling the enemy.
We asked Jiali Khan's permission to cross his country, is to let General Zhao Wenhui flank the enemy, and attack with General Wang Xiaojie's army in front. They can crush the enemy quickly. If that's how it works, it makes sense to choose Dongxiashi Valley. By the way, Master, you mentioned the report this afternoon.
I did. I thought the report was strange.
Why?
Yuanfang, what's the purpose of a report?
In general, the Ministry of War reports are used to report to the cabinet on the battle and transportation situation. They report victories to the imperial court or request reinforcements.
That's right. But today, the report from General Zhao Wenhui was reported to the court. In the report, he says that he got permission to go through to Zhuhai and has secretly encircled the rear of the enemy army. This is a top military secret,
and shouldn't be reported to the Empress via a dispatch.
In addition, in a situation like this, you don't need to report to the court, since generals have full authority to make decisions. This is between generals. In other words, when Zhao Wenhui's army is in position, he only needs to notify Wang Xiaojie and set a time for a combined attack. Why did he report this to the court in the dispatch? Even though the dispatch is sent out by Helan Post,
confidential,
the degree of secrecy isn't enough. What he did is not logical.
You mean?
I didn't mean anything. I only think it's strange.
Should you report it to the Empress?
The Empress is thrilled. I better not spoil it based on a mere guess. Perhaps I worry too much. I'll wait until after the victory news is announced on New Year's Eve.
Yongchang Remount Station.
Sir, is this Yongchang Remount Station?
There's a sign. Can't you read it yourself?
Read it? Oh, why are you at the door? You must be keeping the Stone Lions company.
You're a lady. Why talk like that?
I speak human to humans.
And speak ghost language to ghosts.
You?
You're saying I'm a ghost.
You're worse than a ghost. You're alive, standing at the door. and wouldn't answer. Who do you think you are?
Good question. Lady, who do you think you are? Do you think I should answer just because I'm here? You're so overconfident.
What are you looking at?
I'm looking at your face, which doesn't seem right.
What's wrong with my face?
Your eyes.
My eyes.
You have a human face with a pair of dog eyes.
You ignorant girl. You call me a dog?
I didn't say you're a dog. I only said you have dog eyes. You're a snob.
You?
What? Did I say anything wrong? I'm asking you. Yongchang Remount Station. All right, you don't want to speak up. You're a wooden pole. Tie your horses.
What are you doing?
The magistrate's here.
How dare you?
What are you doing? Let me go.
Oh, Zeng Tai, Magistrate.
How dare you? Stop it!
What's going on here?
Are you the magistrate?
How dare you talk to the magistrate like that? You're beyond bold.
Young lady, I'm Zeng Tai, the county magistrate.
You're,
Master, I'm waiting for Miss Ruyan as ordered.
But this young lady...
But what?
She insulted me.
And tied the reins on my head.
Master, I'm here to stay overnight. I saw him at the door. I asked if this is Yongchang Remount Station. The manager wouldn't answer and told me to read the sign. Is this how you treat a customer? That's why I called him a snob. Later. Never mind, it's all my fault. Never mind, manager. I apologize.
I think this young lady is right. You're indeed a snob.
Master.
I told you to wait here for Miss Ruyan. You should have answered the question when she asked.
This!
Such a lowly station manager dares to act so bureaucratic. How outrageous. Apologize to this young lady.
Never mind. It's my fault.
This is Yongchang Remount Station.
Thanks, manager. I'm sorry. You don't have dog eyes. You have human eyes.
Has Miss Ruyan arrived yet?
Not yet.
Strange. She should arrive today.
Miss Ruyan has arrived already. I'm Ruyan.
You're Miss Ruyan, niece of Senior Officer Dai.
I am. You must be Uncle Zeng, the Yongchang County Magistrate.
I am. Di Chun wrote me a few days ago. You'll go through Yongchang.
Here I am. I am sorry to bother you, Uncle. I'm flattered.
All right. Come in. Ruyan, I prepared this room for you. Is it okay?
It's wonderful. Here, step aside.
What a big trunk. Ruyan, looks like you brought a lot of stuff with you.
Okay, you may leave.
Yes.
Go.
What are you...
Come, Uncle Zeng, come with me. You mentioned that. This trunk contains my personal stuff.
Doesn't it? This. Ruyan. Who is this person?
He's a post messenger. I saved him during my trip. I saw him lying on the grass. He was barely breathing. I found this urgent 600-mile express dispatch for the Imperial City. I thought it was unusual.
Where's the dispatch now? No, this is impossible.
Uncle Zeng, I understand that. This is military related. So I didn't dare to rest and traveled day and night. I planned to reach the Imperial City and meet my uncle. But after a few days on the road, this messenger hadn't been treated and was close to death. That's why I came to see you.
Go to the Imperial City overnight.
Give this report to my uncle, Officer Dai. Let him handle it.
You're right. We must keep this messenger alive, so he can answer my mentor. I'm heading to the Imperial City now.
Giddy up.
Hurry up, faster.
Yes, sir. Giddy up. Master, we have arrived.
Master, we're at this. Please exit the carriage.
Master.
Liyuanfang.
What's going on?
Master, come and take a look.
Zeng Tai, what happened?
Master, this is Zeng's driver. Ask him.
Tell me what happened.
I don't know.
Master Zeng came to the Yamen at first watch. He said he had to report to you in the Imperial City overnight.
He was all right on the way here. But at your place, I told him to get out.
Did you hear anything unusual?
Just the Master Zeng telling me to hurry.
You may leave.
Yes, sir.
How is he?
He's still alive. Di-chun, get the needles.
Yes, sir.
What a powerful poison.
Master, it's the Shadowless Needle.
What?
Wait a second. Master, why not acupuncture?
It's working. Dai-chun, help him down.
Yes, sir.
Lay him flat.
All right. Master.
Liyuanfang. What did you tell me earlier?
Master, recall the Shadowless Needle.
The Shadowless Needle.
That wasn't Hu Jinghui's concealed weapon used to kill Zhao Chuanchen?
That's right. Look. This concealed weapon injured Brother Zhang. This way. Master, Hu Jinghui died years ago. How's his concealed weapon? Is being used now? Have you noticed that the poison brother Zeng got is amazingly similar to what Li Er and Zhao Chuanchen got?
You are right. When I was treating Zeng Tai's poison earlier, I felt the same way. As if I have seen this before.
Jiali Khan.
Is this your concealed weapon?
It's the Shadowless Needle. Don't worry. I won't harm the master.
What's going on? What's going on?
Can it be a coincidence?
There are very few coincidences in the world. Each seeming coincidence actually has some close connection. Why would Zeng Tai make the overnight trip here? What did he want to tell us? Who tried to kill him? And how come the method is so similar to what Hu Jinghui used years ago? There's more to this. Liyuanfang, have you found anything on Zeng Tai?
I checked and didn't find anything.
Where's the carriage he took here?
In the back.
Let's take a look.
Detach it.
Lead the horses away.
Yes, sir.
Lantern.
Liyuanfang, if you were the killer, where would you hide? So you wouldn't be found.
Underneath the shaft. Master.
This must be the torn cloth of the killer. Yuanfang, check under the carriage.
Master, 2 wooden wedges here. The killer must have held these 2 wooden wedges and flattened himself under the carriage.
He waited until the carriage left Yongchang.
And then flipped to the top and got in.
That's right. With such skill, it should be very easy to kill Zeng Tai. Why didn't he just kill Zeng Tai and the driver?
And leave their bodies in the wilderness?
Instead, he allowed the carriage to arrive at the Dai residence, so we could see it.
That's right.
I also think it's inconceivable.
It's not logical.
Things that seem illogical are often logical. If the killer really wanted to kill Zeng Tai, he didn't need to do it this way. So one thing I'm certain is that what we're seeing is the complete opposite of what really happened. The killer didn't want to kill Zeng Tai.
Based on this conclusion, he must have wanted to get something from Zeng Tai. What did he want?
Perhaps it's an object.
A very good hypothesis. It's also the most probable outcome. Let's say that the killer wanted to obtain something. Based on this reasoning, when the carriage left Yongchang
and entered the government road,
he suddenly showed up, but he didn't find the object on Zeng Tai. Therefore, he came up with a way to force Zeng Tai to give in. But Zeng Tai resisted him to his last breath. The killer was thus forced to injure Zeng Tai with the Shadowless Needle.
If that's what happened, why not kill Brother Zeng?
You forget the premise we just talked about. He didn't want Zeng Tai dead.
But why?
Perhaps to him, Zeng Tai has more important uses.
Moreover, the reasoning we came up with
isn't the only conclusion. What other conclusion is consistent with what's happening? When the carriage stopped at the residence, Zeng Tai was poisoned but still alive. And the driver is not harmed at all. Could it be?
Master, what have you come up with?
Although it might be inconceivable, it's the most reasonable conclusion. Liyuanfang, it's a good thing you thought of the Shadowless Needle. Otherwise?
Master, what you mean is...
Liyuanfang, our friend from Youzhou, is here. What's going on here?
Looking for me? I've been with you all along.